Hello, hello, my internet friends, and welcome to day 178. We've got the first day of the new ocean event prep phase. I was working on it on the other servers, but I'm excited to jump onto the American one and share the experience with you guys. I am having a little bit of difficulty logging in though, again, so that's odd. We can read this later. Let's see if it'll log me in nicely. Alright. Okay, good. It is letting me back in. I got worried for a second there. It said that my account was timed out. I got worried. Alright, so we do have this lovely new splash screen. I love it. Very excited. As far as I know, this is Annie's sister. That's the researcher. Super exciting. These are two of the outfits that will be available for us. My kiddo is wondering how in the world they're breathing underwater. I reminded him that some suspension of disbelief is fine. Alright, so we already have a quest. It says underground tremors, check around your home. So I will be collecting the daily quests. That's not what I wanted to do. But, hello. I'm going to tag this one. Hello, hello. And we're not going to touch anything until I'm done with this intro situation. So check around your home just means walk around until the cutscene activates. And I'm intrigued on how complicated the cutscene's going to be with my house being the nightmare that it is. Let's see here. I may need to walk around the edge of my property. There we go. Something's moving underground. Go tell Annie. I forgot to change my outfit, but this is fine. There's a vibration. What is it? The rock is moving. What's going on? It's an earthquake! Look at the traumatized look on your character's face. The mole is also traumatized. I love him. Whew. He starts taking notes. I love it. He does not like that he got spotted. Still shaking. Oh no! What do I do? Ah! Horrified. The birds are freaking out. Alright. Talk to Annie in Central Square. Now, we're going to be generous and pretend to, yeah. I love the cutscene. It's so different for everybody's different houses. It's hilarious. So Annie should be in the Central Square, because it's telling us to go there, even though it's telling us to find her where she actually is. Annie's not here right now, but talking to Atara works too. I would like to point out that even before you talk to Atara, Annie is already over at the restaurant with Doris. So very sneaky. She's already there, but we'll follow the storyline. Annie's not here, talking to Atara works too. And Azure got back to her regular clothes. Underground tremors. Kitty, what's up? I'm heading to the fishing village now. Unusual underground movement? The little mole at the entrance popped up and then dove right back down? With what I've heard, could it be an earthquake? Doris called Annie away, probably for the same reason. And I just received a distress signal from the lighthouse in the fishing village. A cargo ship is stranded in open seas, so I have to rush over to help. I have a feeling these things might be connected. Anyway, you're just in time. Go check with Annie at the restaurant first. Alrighty. So we're going to go to the restaurant, which, yeah, I always knew that Massimo was a chef, but I never really put two and two together and called this an actual restaurant. So we're gonna go to the restaurant, come over here, and oh, it's probably best to not bother them right now, says Massimo. So it says talk to Massimo. Okay. Oh, welcome! Are you here for a delightful meal? Okay. Basic hellos. Undersea earthquake. Oh, Kitty, come here! Don't rush off just yet. You see that, right? Annie and Doris are talking over there, but the mood seems a bit tense. I wanted to prepare some food for them, but something came up. During the usual morning prep, before opening, the hanging clock somehow fell off and hit me right on the shoulder. Well, we did have an earthquake. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing serious, but my hands are still all stiff right now. I almost turned the house salad into something weird earlier. I'm curious about what it turned into, almost. That won't do, so can you help me out? Oh, and you be careful too, okay? A chef not protecting their hands is the worst mistake you can make. Alright, so cook 3 foods at the restaurant. You have to cook here. And that's been causing a lot of issues online. So, let's see. I think I will take advantage of the cooking requirement and do a couple things that might need higher stars. The chocolate sauce doesn't require a lot of effort, but it does require more star effort for me. I haven't gotten very good stars on it yet. So, I could make a bunch of those. Honestly, any food counts. Even salads count. So, anything counts. You don't have to do any special requirements. I have a ton of ingredients, but all of the grass is in storage. So I can't cook that right now. Let me think. All the fish are in storage too. Well, that's unfortunate. I could make some daisy and rose tea, most likely. Ooh. Ooh, hang on. Do I have the red daisies in my pockets? Because now I'm curious. We were gonna test that. I do! I have red daisies in my pockets, but it won't even allow me to select them. So I guess that answers our question on are the daisies interchangeable, because it's not letting me see the other colors. So that's an interesting answer to that question. Yes, you can make anything you want. It doesn't matter. The same food shows up on the table. You can make 3 salads, you can make 3 jams, you can make a variation of foods like I'm doing. You can do whatever you want for food. Too close? Alright, let me attempt to get one more. And hopefully the close proximity doesn't make it difficult for, Oh no, I've done this on all of the other servers, so I know what I'm doing. Thank you, though. Yes, I'll get to you in a second. I know. Yes, it is the 4th of July. I see your outfit. Alrighty. So we've got some new stars for these. That was helpful. And there you go. Thank you. And I'm assuming you also want to say hi. Is this good? Very patriotic outfit. Love it. There we go. I'm gonna work on my quest here. Technically, you can talk to Doris and give Annie 3 coffee. That works. Undersea earthquake. Hello. Sorry, I'm still working through something. If you need anything, please ask Annie. She does not want to be bothered. Alright. Eating something sweet can lift your spirits. Undersea earthquake. If T-wave signals have already been detected, does that mean... Oh, hey kitty, you're here. What's up? I have... You know what? I can give you whatever I want, so you're getting onsen eggs. Thanks, wanna sit in? Hello! Doris, take it easy. Want something to eat? Don't just keep drinking water. Happy 4th of July to you too. Phew, I can't eat a thing right now. You're right, with all the recent anomalies in the surrounding waters, and the fact that we've detected T-wave signals, we suspect, no, judging by the data, it's most likely an undersea earthquake. But we can't rule out undersea volcanic activity either. Well, we're still looking into it, but the weather station is already swamped. It must be tough for you guys to do environmental monitoring. Every department in the guild is keeping an eye on this. Atara has also been communicating with organizations in nearby seas to gather information. If it's confirmed to be an undersea earthquake, we're already making projections and response plans, including possible aftershocks. Right, and we also need to assess the tsunami risk. Is there anyone else who can help? Even just someone to alert coastal residents to stay vigilant? The data looks mostly fine for now. Yeah, but we can't skip the precautions. If anything changes, even slightly, we'll arrange an immediate evacuation. It's true that we're short-handed. I can't possibly keep an eye on every corner of the island by myself, but... Uh-oh. Look, there's a DG member right here. Oh dear. My character didn't like that. It'd be a waste not to borrow a helping hand when it's right in front of us, wouldn't it? Thank you? It is, yep. America's 250 years old. They've vaporized. Open the watch. And we now have a new app on our watch. Enter undersea exhibition prep. Remind coastal residents to keep an eye out for anomalies in the nearby seas. Tap track to easily find available residents for the day. So we have Bill and Will that we need to talk to today. And Vernie and Bailey J are tomorrow. And next day will be Marin. And it says that you can recruit expedition volunteers in 2 days. So I'm assuming after Marin or on the 3rd day of Marin, we'll also have a new tab here, and we'll probably also need stamps from other players. That's what I anticipate. So we'll see. You're having fun over there, huh? We'll see what's up. Did I? Yes, there was a capybara at my house. Doris appears without rain, rainbow, and with meteor weather. What magic. I know, right? She's been summoned. I want to know where her weather station is. Because apparently there's multiple people working on it. I will give my friend here a chance to get through the cutscene. Because I assumed they waited until I was doing things so that we could do it together. Alright. So we'll be going to the fishing village. You're a fishing master now. Thank you, Massimo. I will be going south to the fishing village. Alrighty. Did not know she could be normal. Okay. I am gonna talk to Will first, because Bill requires a bit more time for his part of the quest. So, lighthouse first. Let's work our way over here. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. And he's in his usual spot, just guarding the ocean in general. So, his usual greeting. Lighthouse lens malfunction. Also, hello. The lighthouse's rotating lens has been acting up again lately. Rusty parts are causing it to jam, but that's easy enough to fix. Replacing them is no big deal. But during the replacement, the light beam isn't as accurate as usual. It's veered off towards the northwest of Whale Sea several times now. And there seems to be a reef over there. We absolutely cannot lead ships that way. I went back and checked everything carefully later. The problem is with the bracket. Regular timber would work, but when it comes to ship safety, cutting corners isn't an option. Do you have any rare timber? At critical moments, the lighthouse light is vital for ships sailing at night. Yes. Rare timber is actually really easy to get. It's at the four corners. You can get it from the big trees. Super easy. I happen to always have a stockpile of everything. I need some rare timber. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get over there. That's part of what I'm discussing. He did just bring up the Whale Sea. This batch has good density and toughness, more than enough to replace the bracket. Once it's fixed, I'll need to head over there and take a look. If it were just normal mechanical aging, the beam drift would be random. But it keeps... Maybe there's something out there I have to see with my own eyes. You mean an undersea earthquake? That's definitely possible. But I didn't even notice it. Looks like my body is wearing down. I'll need some external tools to make up for it. And we get a little night light. It's very cute. It lights up. I want that thumbs up emoji. I am really early because I was too excited for the event. Alright, so he's discussing the lighthouse beam going to the Whale Sea area, and we'll get that in a second. But first we need to talk to Bill. Yep. Fish acting weird. Something's wrong, really wrong. The weather station hasn't made an official announcement yet, but I've been dealing with the ocean for years. I've got a gut feeling. An earthquake? There must have been an undersea earthquake. Oh, you want proof? Look at those fish spots along the sea fishing route. The fish are all acting strange. The 3 secret spots I know where sea fish love to gather. Now there's not a single fish in sight. I'm not kidding. Fish are way more sensitive than people. They know the moment something happens underwater. What's with that look? Still don't believe me? Well, go out on a sea fishing trip and see for yourself. That is why I waited for everybody. I don't know if Kennedy has talked to Bill yet or not. Alright, let me get one started. Sea fishing event. We'll do boat 2. Yes. Alright. That's fine. You can join mine. Alright, I need to get a high five from you at the very least. Alrighty. Let me get on the boat and put out an invite for you guys. Or you can just apply to join, I don't care. I kinda wish that there was an invite all option, but there isn't, so we do what we can. It looks like there's one more person coming, and then we can probably leave right away. Ah. I did warn you guys, like, a couple of weeks ago that I would be tagging players with notes on the profiles. And that way I could keep track of how I know you guys. It wouldn't let me use symbols of any kind, so... There's multiple little abbreviations. It's nothing against anybody specific, but let me see who's coming. Interesting traveler. Somebody from town. Are you on your way? Are you in the middle of stuff? They're not near Massimo. Are they just now talking to Atara? They're gonna have to go through the whole Annie thing. I think I can be patient for a couple of minutes. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for coming. My goodness, people are setting off fireworks in the middle of the day. I'll try to come back later and spend some time on in-game. Just hanging out with you guys for a little bit. I'll try to come back on later. I was just way too excited for the new event. Alright. That's... nope. Hang on. Where is the other player? Oh. I think that's them. Yeah, they're coming. We gotta let them talk to Bill really quick and then they'll be able to join the boat. Okay, bye-bye. Hang on. I'm gonna have to, hang on. Follow me. She needs to talk to Bill first, or else she's gonna mess up the whole thing. Okay, well... I tried. I tried. I tried to, I tried to help. And yeah, it probably is a good time to stream today, considering most people will be doing stuff later. I agree. Most people are gonna be doing, like, dinners and fireworks and all that fun stuff later today. So... Alright. Let me drop one of these. I've got a few. I'm saving most of them for, the actual event time. Oh goodness, we don't need two of those. Alrighty. I'm saving most of my fishing supplies for the actual event. I've been seeing fish despawn now. I've been seeing them disappear, which is interesting. I don't know if it's because lots of people are using the fishing lure at the same time, or if it's a new feature that they added that if you don't catch the fish in time, they go away. I don't know. There you go. That leaves the gold one for you, if it's on your screen as well. Not sure about that. I don't think that fish is visible for her. So I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, I've seen them like swimming deeper into the water, disappearing. It's interesting. I'm not sure if they added that to stop the game from bugging out because people were overloading the water with fish. Who knows? If you don't get multiple blue shadows when sharing lures anymore. I don't know. I haven't seen it happen anymore, so it's kind of a bummer. I didn't get blue shadows often enough. I always called them silver because they look silver to me. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. That's done. Ugh. Wow. Okay, fine. Be that way. I was gonna throw it down right away, but it's being stubborn. There. Okay. They don't stack like that, you know. Alright, so now I have to talk to Bill again about the fishing trip. Okay. And there's that. Grab the bubble. Hello there, Bill. Sorry I'm in your personal space. Fish acting weird. See? Told you so. Those fish are all... Wait, you didn't notice anything off? Seriously? But sonar doesn't lie. I checked while you were out. There's an extra ship on the seabed. Think about it. A clean stretch of sea, and suddenly, out of nowhere, there's a ship. Isn't that strange? Well, maybe it's not a ship, but what else could it be? Forget it. Looking at your face, I'm not gonna argue. Anyway, thanks for coming all this way. I want this thumbs up emoji. Yeah. I want that. Thank you. Alright. So, now that we have... That's the wrong tab. We need to go into the new app. Now that we have these both stamped and done. I love the stamps, by the way. They're very cool. We're done for today, technically. Hang on a second. Yeah, we have to wait until the prep phase is over. Come see. Come with me. Okay. So, Will mentioned the lighthouse aiming towards a reef off of the Whale Sea. That's down this way. And there is some new stuff, as you guys very nicely reminded me in the comments, and I appreciate that. There's a little prep phase area next to Whale Mountain. So I'm gonna shortcut as direct line of sight as I can to the area. Alright. There is a mysterious fenced-off area up here, which I like to imagine maybe they'll be installing like a second lighthouse or something temporarily. Or maybe this will be like a stage or something. I'm looking forward to whatever that is, but there's also this fenced-off entryway area. And some lovely music. This is nice. I like this. This is peaceful music. Anyway, it seems to be that there will be like a ramp into the ocean area from here. There will be like a way down from here. Also, we already know from the intro video, I think the fencing may also be part of the new furniture set that we'll be getting. I'm looking forward to it. If this fencing is an indicator of all of the building materials that we'll be getting to use, I know that they showcased it in the preview video, but I didn't get an up-close personal look at it, obviously. I like the detailing of it. Yeah, we're also having the Hello Kitty stuff coming out, I think next week on the 10th, like the day before the ocean stuff, if I remember rightly. They just announced it today for sure with a screenshot of the characters' outfits. So we will see any new news updates. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be a new skin for the scanner. I think a new skin for the bubble wand. It looks like an octopus. I think the scanner looks like a blowfish. If I remember rightly. The flowers seem to look like daffodils, maybe? The fruit is starfish. Yeah, the Kuromi outfit is adorable. And now that I know that that's you, Sayumi, get some sleep. I know you've been up for way too long. Yeah, I'm going to get started on my dailies, and since one of my quests is interactive with any animal group, I'll probably be feeding the animals while I'm doing things, because I got bird watching, insects, mushrooms, and animal group. So those are all 4 things. Could be a portal, yeah. That's true. Yeah, there's quite a few things that we'll just have to wait and see how they transform the area. I'm just super excited. So now we know the where, and the when, and the who. Who we need to interact with, where things will be happening, stuff like that. But as far as event prep for today is concerned, I'm done. There's nothing left for me to do for event prep. So now it's into daily quests. I will take care of my pets and my garden when I get back to it. But for now, I'm gonna focus on some minor stuff. Alright, you are super topped off. Let me interact with you, please. You don't tell me no. Give me a high five, you big old chunky. Or not. I don't need the animation. The game isn't giving me the animation. That's just rude. Wow, instead of telling me no, he just, like, deleted the access to himself. Wow. Absolutely rude. I'm not allowed to interact with the capybaras, apparently. Bugtopia. Alright, next animal group, I guess. Because the capybaras want nothing to do with me. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, there's talk of... Well, apparently I interacted with the capybara, according to the game, so that's interesting. There's hints at a potential concert situation similar to the Frost Spore event. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they integrate that. They didn't have enough interactive activities during these last two events. The cinema one and the other one were kind of a disappointment when it comes to how fleshed out they were. So it seems like they're redoing a lot of the stuff that really worked for the Frostspore event and got a lot of people hyped. And that's got me very excited. My game is very laggy. Also, I did see the postcard coming in. I don't open those on live. Not without turning off the, a newbie. I love it. I mean, not new newbie, but catch 4 insects. I've got, what, 2 more to get? Okay, let me scooch over here, see what I can find. Hello, birds. Sorry to disturb you. I do need to do bird watching too, so I kind of regret not doing that first. I don't know, all the theorizing has me very excited. My brain is buzzing right now. Alrighty. I guess I'll just toss some fish in here. And I'll try to find another bug. There we go, we got a bumblebee. Alright, now I can focus on bird watching. I can hear a bird close by. But it could be over the hill. That's the big disadvantage to bird watching in the flower fields, is the hills make it really difficult. And the flowers also make it difficult, but at least you can target things. There we are. I'm gonna try and catch it again. Let's see where it landed. Yeah, at least the camera lets you find things in the flowers, but knowing generally where to look... Well, that was rude. And being able to find them over the hills is a pain. There is new pink bubbles. I'll get to those tomorrow. I always do them on Sunday, because there's usually too much content to jump into for one day. I heard you nearby. Oh, very nearby. Never mind. It was under me, practically. Alrighty. What about... Let's see. There's a couple of birds hopping around over here. But I heard we get only 2 fashion waves a year, and the in-between events are like the ones that are kind of meh, which kind of sucks because the pass always costs the same. Yeah, they are called 2 different things, and I think that's how they're getting away with that. Nice. Okay. And there's my daily quest for birdwatching. Alright, now I need to collect some mushrooms, which are also right here. These are not common mushrooms, so they're not going to count. But I can clear them out of the way. Boxes have been fed, but there's some more. After this one, we'll probably get a smaller one again. It feels like it. I think we're gonna be getting like 2 major events similar to this, and 2 to 3 a year, and then the rest of them will be like less dramatic. That would make sense. But it is kind of a letdown because the price is the same. And the effort is the same. So it is a little bit of a letdown that the content varies so much. But I'm still happy for all the cool new content, to be honest. I always get so excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing if I'm right about the dolphins being the wild animals that we interact with. I'm looking forward to cleaning up the coral and getting seashells and looking like... It looks like we're going to be crafting furniture with the seashells. It's all so very exciting. There are multiple outfit sets that I've seen announced, though. I've seen screenshots of. And I'm a little concerned that they're gonna be, like... How do I explain it? I'm worried that what they're gonna do is have one set of outfits for the special event here. One set of outfits in the gacha, and probably one set of outfits in the store, because it looked like there was like 3 different, completely different sets of outfits. So, I don't know what's going on. And on top of that, we're having the Sanrio stuff. It's gonna be a nightmare. But it is all very exciting, yes. I'm excited for the variety. In one of the previews, it showed birds in different areas, like onsen and forests, and not just one general area. That is true. And that also has me a little confused about where they will be for the bird event. I'm wondering where the centralized location will be. Because the last time they were spread out, they were... The ducks and birds were in the suburban lakes all across everywhere. And they just centralized them to one suburban lake area for the event. But that was all suburban lakes. But this time they're like all over the island, so I have no idea what's going on. No idea. Ooh, puzzle. Do I have that one? I feel like I do. We'll have to check. Alright, so the last... I think it's the last quest is getting a Robin card, which is in town, so I'll worry about that in a minute. Keeping track of where all these pink bubbles are so I don't accidentally run into one. I think I might spend some time actually collecting some bamboo this time around. Yesterday I had no patience for it. I think I should do this. No! You leveled up the ferret and you didn't get any reward? Okay, well look at it this way. Now you have a higher chance of getting a new gift from them. Something that you might not have already collected. Now that they have a higher affection level with you. It is frustrating when you level them up and there's like no reward right away. I agree with that. That is frustrating. Yes? Ah, that's the person that was with us earlier. I tried to tell her to talk to Bill. I'll help her out. I'll come down right away after I feed these 2 animals. I'll go straight down to her and do one fishing trip. Alrighty. I tried to get her to talk to Bill first. Okay. Good thing I have a scooter, so it didn't matter that you blocked the bridge. I don't know why you just stopped there, but maybe after a bubble? Don't know. A gift from the deer. It is more rare timber. That's interesting. I give you sticks. I just have a visual in my head of the deer coming down and just munching on the sticks. There's just a pile of sticks in their feeder and they just go nom. It's just a funny thought to me. Alright, I'm actually gonna take the bus because I'm sure she's tired of waiting. Alrighty. Zoom my way over there or not? Hello? There we go. You know, my ping is actually not that high, all things considered. It's just laggy. I need to make time to restock the prawns too, but I feel like it'll take forever now. You know, I'm not sure if it's just the ocean prawns. I tried to tell you earlier. She changed her outfit, but it's the same girl, I think. Alrighty. Big stretch. Okay. And a new drink. So I can stay hydrated. There we go. I'm wondering... I'm gonna check the catalog and stuff while I'm here. Developers Guild is not too bad. The dev forced us to buy special ingredients to replace common prawn? What do you mean? As far as I can tell, the dev isn't forcing us to do anything. What do you mean? It says common prawn is the ingredient, but I'm wondering if we can use the... Hang on, where is it at? I skipped past it. I wonder if we can use the oriental shrimp as an alternative as well. I'm getting so close to the... I'm getting so close to these as far as I'm concerned. It does take forever to collect them. I agree. It does take forever to collect them. There's going to be a lot of people having fishing parties, that's for sure. But they are available, I think, all around the ocean, are they not? So you can fish from anywhere at the ocean. Is that not correct? Common prawn. East Sea. So anywhere in the East Sea. Okay. Let's see. I've been collecting common prawn for a week, you think, but no more than 50 pieces. I wonder if there's a best time to go specifically for the common prawn. I'm gonna make a chart for myself and see when the other fish are in the East Sea, and see if there's a time when the common prawn has a higher chance of showing up. And I'll definitely let you guys know, because that's going to be extremely frustrating. I agree. There might be a specific time of day that would be best to go after them. I'm gonna have to look at everything that spawns in the East Sea and write down a chart of their times for spawns and everything. Check the weather forecast, all that fun jazz. I hate doing research, but here we are. I mean, I like researching things, but I hate the work of researching. You know what I mean? I like discovering new things and finding out how new things work, but I hate the work of, like, the details of it. The finer details of research. I hate it. Come here, fish. Come here. Thank you. Come on, be in my bag. Be with me. And there we go. And grab a bubble. One bubble for me. All the way from over there, huh? Alright. I drew a map on a flashcard for easy visual from Rainbow Day stuff one time, and it was helpful but too small. And only one daytime. Fascinating! That could work. I could print out some maps and use them as, like, flashcards. That could work. Alright, well, if you hadn't run away, let me see if this works still. Where did you go? Sure. Hang on. Sorry, I had to mute the microphone real quick. I had to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Okay. She ran away after sending me, like, a friend request thing. Did you? Nope, she canceled it. Okay. Alright. I didn't get a chance to accept it, and I'm not gonna force the issue. If she really wants to be friends, she can send me one in the mail. Since when are sea otters all the way down here? I love it. Hello, sir. Would be there are actually websites that are digital interactive maps that you can look at the spawn rates of stuff. Not sponsored, not affiliated. Let me see which one I use. Let me open up the tabs. Hang on. I need to open this tab and hopefully bring it down from the other monitor. Hang on. There's... where did it go? It's not this one. It's been a long while since I've been on there. 1 second while I'd get a drink to clear my throat. I think I might need to search it again or check my favorites. Hang on a second. I think it may have put my open tab into what do you call it? Like inactive tabs type thing. Okay, hang on. Let me see, which one was I using before? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Um, there's one called Heartodex that has an interactive map. There's also the Heartopia.fandom wiki. There's one called Heartopia Life that has an interactive map. If you just search Heartopia interactive map, you'll find... Oh, my word. I just got my ears blasted. Headphone users beware, I guess. Holy cow. I just got every bird in the area summoned all at once. Okay. Yeah, there's quite a few options, and different ones have different features, but some of them have most of the features that you need for tracking stuff down. It's all fan-based stuff, so, like I said, not sponsored, not affiliated, not associated in any way. But it's not that hard to find some really helpful fan-based websites that have like trackers of your collections, trackers of event stuff, maps, things like that. Alright, let's see if we can't find a robin in the wild rather than bothering Bailey J's robins. Grab that coin. I think my allergies are kicking up again. With my throat being all funky and my sinuses being weird and me sneezing. I think it's my allergies again. The weather's been all over the place. People are shooting off fireworks. It's hurting my eyes and my throat. Alrighty. I have found a robin. Let's see if we can get a decent photo. A little closer, maybe. Can I get a 3-star at least? No. Wow, lame. Okay, well I got my daily quest all done. That was the last one I needed anyway. And yes, I'm glad you have a cutscene. That means that you are catching up. Alrighty. Let's get Bailey J some random bird photos. Hello, stranger. Interesting style choice. I like it. I'm gonna try giving her some higher star birds. We got 10 Orton quality timber, some bird food. Nice. Let's see here. I also need to shop here. Looks like someone has the similar routine as me. Alright, we're gonna grab some of these. Just top off a bit. And I'm 95% sure I have everything here. How did I get 3 fish? I thought I had 2 before. I don't even want more than 1. How? How do I have multiples of fish? Oh well. Here's the new furniture from Bob's for this week. Very cool. I like this. Do I have this one yet? I don't. It's very pretty. I like it. Ooh, speaking of tulips. That's not what I wanted. I don't have that either. I guess I'm putting some tulips on display in my house. I'm pretty sure I already have this color of... Oh, I don't. I think I have the gray and maybe a different color. 2 bikes on one day. That's interesting, Bob. That's fascinating. We got a big mountain bike and like a street bike. That's nice. I don't like buying the bikes because they're not rideable. I have that plant already. I kind of want this tray as well. I love the little random accessories that have random plants coming out of them. There's the little blue bear. So cute, just hanging out up there. I don't see anything that I want to bring home today from up here. None of the luxury stuff really appeals to me right now. Okay. Alright, let's see what's in Dorothy's store. I'm gonna try not to buy too much. Because like I said, once I run out of things to buy for cash, I'm stuck using stars and I won't be able to buy things as often. Because the stars run out. Alright, I'm gonna buy one of these 3 types of outfits. That's an interesting small list of clothing. These aren't even all the colors that these come in. It's interesting. I'm gonna grab the green one. The green dress. And that's it for that area. Let's see. One pair of shoes. You're at the bird pond that Bailey sells, so you're like, really, Bob? Can't you at least have the ones she doesn't carry daily? Is it possible that buying from Bob is useful because once you buy from Bailey, there's a limit? Buy one of each of these shoe types, really, other than the silver ones. Yeah, I don't need those right now. I'll hold off on that. And one bag. Alrighty. And once I'm done checking on the lab, I think it's about time to... Yep. I didn't realize that was you at first, sorry. There we go. Alright. I know that you said that you just got the cutscene, so you're probably still in the middle of doing those. Alright, I'm going to check the... That's cute. Alright, so I have an empty thing. I think I'm gonna put one of the chessboards in there. There we are. I'm pretty happy with that. How much time do I have these? 1 day, 8 hours. Alright. So I'll probably completely forget about it until tomorrow. Which is fine by me. What's this week's discounts? I don't like spending stars, but I do need to collect these at some point. Looks like I have those two. Do I have this one? I do not. I'm sure I have the register. Yep. The black metronome. Do I want to buy that? I only wanted to buy it if it was on discount, and I kind of want to grab it. Yeah. What about this one? I already have that. Oh, these are on sale for cash. Let me grab 3 of these. I think I want 3 of each of the colors of these bouncing things. I think I have like 6, oh, 8 in the original color. So I just want some alternate colors. These ones are the ones that puff out. And let me... I'll have to put one down at home and show you guys. They expand on a timer. Alrighty, I think it's about time to head to the house. I'm going to need to strategically get people to stamp my order tickets because I'm getting order ticket issues on my other servers. I don't have people that will stamp them for me normally. My backpack is full. I was not aware. That makes sense. I haven't put away a bunch of stuff. Actually, let me keep those two. Put away the fish and the pet food and all that stuff. There we go. Let's see what else I can put away. Oh, loose flowers. Wow, I did not clean out my bag at all. I'm surprised I survived a shopping trip. Or fishing trip is what I meant to say. Those can stay. I actually need to put those away somewhere else. These can be put away. That can be put away. That can be put away. How did I get penguin material? Oh, I know. I modified my house a little bit. I don't appreciate getting jump scared when I'm doing my outro. So I made a recording studio entrance for my rooftop. And removed the front door so you guys can still access my house. Put these away for now. Put that away. These two need to go on the island. This needs to go somewhere. This can go right here in the front somewhere. I love it. It's adorable. Right there. Alright. What was I trying to do? Hi. I already forgot my train of thought. I know I need to take care of the pets. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, so maybe I should just focus on the pets first so I don't lose track of what else I need to do. Okay. Dailies are done. This time I'm actually going to care for the pets as much as possible. Petting, brushing, all that stuff. Whoever's on the property gets proper care. They've had plenty of time to run around onto the property so that I can wash them rather than having to stare at them in the grass off. They've all needed it for a while and I haven't been able to do it. It makes them happy. There we go. Now your turn. Sorry, this will take a minute. My game is bugged. That's fun. I like the little beans sleeping in there. Okay, that's great, thanks. That's wonderful. Can you be done with whatever you're doing? Lag. I really hope that the update patches some stuff that's been causing a lot of this weird lag. I know that my overloaded house is contributing but it's also an issue across all the servers, and it's not my fault. Okay. Not just me, not just on this server. Okay. Oh my goodness, will you hold still, you silly little puppy? I like that Bob started carrying stuff from the other stores, to be honest. I think it might mean something more than we think. It might mean that we're allowed to buy more of an item than we were previously allowed to. We'll have to wait and see. People who like to test the limits of things. I'd like to see some new blueprints show up at Bob's, to be honest. I'd like to see some new blueprints in general. Alright. That's 4 pets down, 3 to go. Who's next? Ghost. I am currently on the American server. This is my primary account, the only one that I stream on, but I am on all of the servers. If you're on the C server, you're welcome to send me a friend request on there, and I will get to it as soon as I log in on that server. I'm trying to restrict people to 1 server per YouTube friend to make it fair so that you're not, like, monopolizing my time across all the servers. But I'm happy to check out your builds and hop by and say hi. I don't spend a lot of time in the other servers, but I do make sure that I check in, do my dailies, take care of the animals and all that. Back here, by the way. You. What have you got for me? Raspberries. Alright. Hey, all 3 of the pets that needed care are all in one spot, and they're all on the property. That is a massive bonus for me. Okay. Let's get you some extra care that you haven't been getting lately. Yep, I know. Oh, well, apparently we're doing this levitating, so why not? You finally got to 9,000 for the home squad? That's amazing. Any tips for us? What is going on with my skirt? Holy cow. Unless the underwater house is going to count towards that, then that's your max. Understandable. It's been incredibly hard to figure out how to get the high scores for the housing. Okay, I was trying to get a better angle. That didn't work out very well. Wonderful. Thank you, Tiramisu. Give me more of your adorable face. And your little beans. There we go. You have all the puzzles on your walls and as many statues for animals and hobbies as can fit. That is a tempting factor. I know that the island counts to some degree towards your home score. I have learned that much. It's not as substantial towards your home score, but I have learned that the stuff on your island does count. So, I don't know if that information helps at all. You have all the events that pass set up inside. Yeah. Me too. I have all the events from the past set up on my island as well. We'll have to see if my score went up at all. Let me scoot everything over a little bit more than it was. I'm not going to be joining things right now. Thank you, Hannah. I suppose I can help Hannah with the event stuff. Okay. Including food and flowers. Yeah, that's understandable. I normally don't join events during live streams because it takes a lot of time, it's repetitive. I normally don't do this, but I do know that people need help for the quest for the new event, so that's understandable. I'll hop on here, and then I'll work on my garden finally, and then I can do my check-in stuff for what's new. Alrighty. Got that. I've got my bag cleared out as far as I know. Okay. Alright, I have more room in my bag now. Fantastic. Okay. Let me grab my random bubble here. Wonderful. Nice. I am going to use this on everybody. And I'm going to drop one of these, just to be helpful. Nice. It's not the best tool repair kit, but it's helpful. More gifts? This is interesting. Let's see what it is. Oh, a new CD. That's nice. Oh. I'll listen to a little bit of it. Interesting. Okay. Me and my little sniffles. And my itchy eyes. It's gonna be so much worse tonight, too. Okay. Where's the last person at? Gardener, shiny night owl. Are they at home? In the middle of town? There's a lot of people at home right now. I don't see them. Interesting. Hmm. Very interesting. Where are they? Okay, there's their house. But where are they? Wait, what did I miss? Ah, right. Yeah, you can buy all kinds of stuff in the Acorn Store. Let me grab my free coins while I'm here. Ooh, cute. A blue ice cream. Very nice. And I don't have this ice cream rug, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm not excited about the flamingo lamps, so I haven't been buying those, but I will buy the balloons because I don't have that color. And I guess that's good enough, so I'll just refresh that. I'm not interested in the flamingo thing. We've got a new color for the other outfit, which I also may buy. I've been trying to collect all of these colored outfits. Yeah, grab the whole thing. I think I have like 4 colors of the Peter Pan outfits now. So I may have like all of the options now. Hmm. Oh yeah, the fashion life, building material. That's not it. It's under rare collectibles, I think, for wrapping paper. Yeah, they have the blue flowers one and the plain pink one with the plaid ribbon. You can still redeem it, though, actually, if you want the Butter Bear one, there is still technically some down here for 50 cookies. But if you're out of cookies, then you're kind of out of options, unfortunately. I made sure to buy a few just in case I wanted to use them later on. I'm gonna toss one of these. We don't need to have multiples of these out these days, but seems like people aren't really sharing that much. Unless you have a discussion ahead of time, I suppose. There is someone that's gotten over 10,000 on their housing score. Speaking of that, but they refuse to tell us what their tips are, what the secret is, until they get past 14,000. They're keeping their secrets, and it's frustrating. Very frustrating. So either we'll have to wait and see. Is that Princess Peach? Hang on. Never mind. I saw blonde hair and a pink dress with flowers. And for a second there I thought I saw a cosplayer as Princess Peach. That would have been hilarious. I'm not too worried about the fish right now. Let me squeeze in next to you, Kay. Yeah, I'm wondering if the prawn might be interchangeable with the common shrimp. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. I have like a million thoughts all at once. That happens. You can check and see if there's anything like you have only one of, like a bird photo that's like 1 star or something, and you can trash it to open up a spot in your inventory. That could help. Yeah, we need to stock up on some fish. It's gonna take some time. I need to prep mushrooms as well on this account. The other accounts I'm just gonna kind of do things as I go. I'm not worried about getting 5 stars on the other accounts. This one, I need to put in the effort, so it's gonna take some time. I'm not gonna get this fish. Okay, that's... Ooh, mysterious root. Nice. Yay! Extra boosts to everybody. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's see what we get from over here. Other than just extra fishing time, which I appreciate. Unless I'm in a hurry. And then I'm like, no, too much time. I see that bubble. Alrighty, I got you. You made yourself clear. Alrighty. Oh, somebody's on top of things. Nice. I heard another bubble, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. There we go. Let's see what I can grab. Oh, you're feeding people trying to open up space in your inventory, aren't you? Well, you only got like 40 seconds. A rainbow bubble? That's... I guess I'm gonna be doing that. Alright. I'm gonna be doing something for 30 minutes. I'll have to rush my check-in stuff. Alright. Well, since I now have a rainbow on me, I guess I'll get started on my check-in stuff. I have all of this. Oh, I don't have a rainbow on me. Why did it sound like a rainbow went off? That was the rainbow sound. What was it? That really threw me off. Huh. No rainbow. That had me panicking for a second there. Alright. I can head home. New keyboard should be here in a couple of days. I hate this keyboard so much. Oh, regular flowers. Okay, so flowers did get thrown into the air. That's the sound. Okay. Alrighty. Well, good luck with your quests. Make sure you have one spot open if you haven't talked to Will already, so you can get your little lighthouse reward. I'm gonna zoom over to my house, which I believe is off of the flower field. Let me get over here. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Once I get a high enough score that I know what I'm doing, I'll definitely let you guys know what works and what doesn't. I'm not about to be keeping secrets from you guys about stuff like that. That's not the whole point of my channel. Alrighty. So, flowers. These are all red roses and other colors of roses. The white and yellow were supposed to be for a test for the tea, but now we know for sure that that doesn't work at all. So I just have some extra roses hanging out. No, thank you. I think I'll leave it at that. I don't think I want to plant anything new. I have one new seed that's gonna take a little while to grow, and that's it. I want to have room for the new event stuff. How did I not take care of you? I thought I took care of everybody. I could have sworn I counted pets and I got everybody, but I guess I missed Sasha. I was also reading somewhere that the flowers also affect your score if you want to have high-level Selene and Sunglow ones when you submit. Yes, that was one of the factors, is 5-star foods, 5-star flowers, things like that. You want 5-star stuff on display. You also want a variation of stuff. Something about it being a theme, like a color theme of your furniture as well, matters. And having different types of sets of furniture matters. There's a lot of factors. And once I have a better idea, I'll definitely give you guys more information on that. Alright, what can I plant right now? Probably something longer lasting, because I think I'll probably log out for a little while. I didn't manage to get the event stuff done on the global server yet. So I'll probably hop over there for a little while. Once I'm done with this one. Okay. There's that. I have quite a few of these having rooms, so you can't just dump your stuff all on the lot. That's also a good point. That might actually affect my score somewhat. I'm not sure. I've done 3 sea fishing trips now. That's quite a few random things. Put those in the warehouse. We'll open up 10 of the potential order ticket gotchas today. Or 11, I guess. Because I did the weekly quest as well. And we'll see. Nope. No order ticket. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But it's going to take some time to get everything ready. I'm not sure where my train of thought just went. It derailed. There were casualties. Apologies, my train of thought just went completely off. Okay, I haven't grabbed the oak and the mole yet. So I'll have to do that. That's a good way to keep track of stuff. This probably should go on the island with the other balloons. I'll worry about that later. crops. I think wheat for now. I'll try to remember to log on, maybe on mobile, later today, so that I can get started on harvesting things in preparation. Like fish, mushrooms, fruit, all that fun stuff. This is the account that I need to worry about having a stockpile, unfortunately. So it's gonna take me a while. Alright, I do see that I keep getting postcards. Let me go after the mole and the tree. I think they're on the other side of the island in 2 lots next to each other. I think it's like 10 and 11 or something like that. I will open the postcards after the live. I'm not ignoring you guys, if that's you sending me stuff. Okay, if I remember rightly, there's the tree and then the mole coming from this direction. Maybe? Am I on the wrong side of town again? Was it coming from the other direction? On the flower field? I don't remember. I just remember that it wasn't in front of the onsen stuff. It could have been coming from the other direction. It's hard for me to keep track of where I'm at sometimes. They are in the onsen area. Look at me, I'm completely wrong in all of the fronts. Wow, my brain is absolutely dysfunctional right now. Good job, me. My sense of direction is non-existent. I'm not gonna be joining other events right now. I am dead. Not to mention, I'm almost done streaming, so just trying to finish up stuff. I did remember that they were right next to each other, though. I don't know why I thought they were on either side. Interesting. It's hilarious because I've done that at least 3 times. I have 0 sense of direction. I'm sorry, guys. I always have to check the map in the corner while I'm driving. I have to check everything all the time. Okay. Trees have been dealt with, animals have been dealt with, pets have been dealt with, gardens have been dealt with, dailies are dealt with, and event content has been dealt with, and shopping. So, apologies for setting boundaries, but I'm getting tired of getting jump scared when I'm trying to do my outro. So I removed the front door, and I added a studio entrance to my rooftop, and I removed door privileges. I need to be able to do my outro without getting jump scared. Thank you very much. Oh. Alright. Thank you for coming to my live stream. Let me look through my stuff. We've got the guild daily quest thing. We've got the weekly reward that's topped off from checking in every day. The Butter Bear Adventure, I already showed you guys. I have no more. This is full. I have the boat. This is full finally. We've got a day and a half to finish it. A day on the other servers now. The underwater exhibition prep is done for the day. That's nice. Developers Guild, I am 1 day away from the next level. Very exciting. Obviously have all the land. Let's see what the home evaluation has to say. Interesting. Interesting. So, it's not a high score. Adding more building materials. Yeah, it's mad that everything's open. Open floor plan. I suppose I could try adding walls and windows across everything so that it is a more enclosed space. I'm not sure how much that will affect my load, but it won't affect the visibility of things as much. I suppose I could try that and see if that helps for next week. I'm very excited to level up gardening tomorrow after my daily quests, and we'll be able to check out the maximum level of gardening together. The animals are fed and happy. We're getting there with the levels. It's gonna take absolutely 10,000 years for me to get to level 20, but that's fine. Let's see. My pets. I don't like that everything's in a different spot now, thanks to the exhibition prep tab. Rather than it being on the top of the screen, it's in my watch, and I don't appreciate that. Alright, so the pets should all be filled up, for the most part. You know how dogs are, they burn through their food fast. Yeah, everybody's good for now. Alright, so what have we got here? I don't have anything new in these hobbies, obviously, because A, my stars are really high on a lot of things, and B, I haven't really been able to get any new content for anything. So, we'll get there. We'll be getting more stars next week when we get new fish, birds, bugs, whatever shows up. Usually it's fish and bugs first, and then the birds come later, usually for these events. We'll have to see. For these events, usually the format is everything but the 5-star stuff for the bugs and fish is available. Not 5-star. Is it? Not 5-star. No, not 5-star. It's the uncommon variations is what I'm trying to say. Like the rainbow type things. My words are not coming out properly. Alright, let me see what else is new in here. Some things are harder to explain. Oh, I guess these are the only 2 normal variations. No, because that's what's unlocked. Never mind. That's the only 2 that I've bought. Gotcha. I don't know what other colors there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors of the Peter Pan collar coat. So now I have seasonal options. Very fun. Fingers crossed, I start seeing some of the outfits that I haven't seen once I clear out all of the outfits that I've collected so far. The Apple outfits and the Peter Pan outfits. Fingers crossed I see more of the other weekly outfits showing up, like the piggy one and the wolf one. I haven't seen those and it's frustrating because they haven't shown up on this account. And I can't buy them on the other accounts because I don't have any cash on those accounts. So it's really frustrating to see something show up that you haven't seen in like a half a year on a new account. Alrighty. There's all that stuff. Special furniture. We've got new lighting. I did get Doris. So there's new, meteor furniture, but I think it was mostly furniture. I think the lamp might have been new. But that might have been yesterday. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I have white, silver, and now black. I think there's also a gold one that's not like the gold paper. The full golden. I think there's a regular gold one. These are so pretty. I absolutely love plants. They are my obsession in this game, is all the plant-related stuff. There's the lighthouse decoration. There's the ice cream rug. Another tray color. Okay. And what's over here? Oh, the balloons. Right. Now have 3 variations of the handheld balloons. Cool. Perfect. What else? I think it's just the postcards and the friendship journal. Gotcha. Alright. Thank you for coming to my live stream. I'm always very excited to share my daily stuff with you, especially when there's new content. Whether you're watching my live as it happens or after the fact, I always appreciate it. It is shocking to me that there's 100 viewers. Absolutely shocking to me. I don't know what's going on. It's wild for someone with social anxiety to have 100 people staring at them. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. But this channel has really helped me be able to speak out a little bit better socially. So it's good. I hope we get lots of color options for the water materials. It would be cool to have an Ursula-themed sea home. That would be neat. That would be very neat to have different color options for things. I think we'll just have to wait and see, but I don't see why not. Because there's so many color options for all the other event furniture. I don't see why we wouldn't have a lot of color options. But, thank you for coming. I am going to log out of this account for now. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably a little later in the day. Today I was just way too excited to jump into the event stuff. I knew that there would be a cutscene, so I wasn't allowed to touch this account until I could stream. So, stream early it was. Alright. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely evening and a lovely day. The other way around, however you want to do that. Wherever your time zone is, happy time zones. And we'll see you tomorrow. Babu, and